I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 Breakfast, Jay James is the host. Good morning. What's up, Jay James? Turbo made it co-hosting. Yeah, they do their thing. If you savvy Web3 GM, grab a plate in a seat. Let's begin. If you got something to say, come and grab a mic. We got one rule, no douchebags. Alright. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Monday through Friday, we got the Suro. 10 a.m. Eastern Spaces with the purpose. All about the community focus, they deserve it. Come and speak your mind with no regrets, but you serve us. Pizza on Friday, working off midway. Get the blood pumping, Web3 music is thumping. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 Breakfast, Jay James is the host with the most. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Good morning.
Yeah, GM fam, how are we doing today? It's 10 o'clock Eastern, Tuesday, May 30th. The year is 2023. Crypto is on the precipice of a massive bull run. It is meme coin season. It is NFT season. Boy, oh boy, we're going to have a great show today. We got some fantastic guests. We are going to be talking all about some passive income streams, way that you can add some more crypto to your portfolio and start working towards financial freedom. Now, we all understand that, income streams are very, very important. They say the most successful people have at least 7 of them. So if you are a one income stream person, today's your day, because we got an opportunity coming for you to start boosting that revenue and start enjoying your financial freedom, as we approach the imminent bull run here. But GM fam, Turbo, my dude, what's happening, dog?
Bro, I have probably by far single-handedly the greatest, easiest passive stream of income you could possibly think of. So I can't wait, bro. When I tell you, like, this one right here is 100% guaranteed. Do you hear me? I can't wait.
Wow, we definitely like that. But we'll get to all of that stuff just shortly here, guys. This is Web3 Breakfast. We come to you every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Super excited about this show today. We only have a couple rules here at Web3 Breakfast. It is the first one, and the first foremost is don't be a douchebag. All right. So that means no sexist, no racist, no homophobes. But that also means that anybody in the crowd is welcome to come up on stage and be a part of the conversation. We encourage it, actually. But just remember the one rule: don't be a douche. And then we're trying to clean up some of the language, so no GDs.
J-Chains only bites when you yell at him.
That's it. Well, I'll take a little bit of yelling, but if I got to bite back, I will. I'll pull off the weave. I'll pull the nails out. I'll scratch you. I don't care. I'll come at you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like,
I don't even care.
I am not like that at all. I'm probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life, except for, I guess, maybe you're right. Don't piss me off. But we.
You need me? You need me, Jay?
Oh, Aunt Shirley.
I'm gonna have you up in here.
Aunt Shirley, we don't need you yet.
We need to throw down.
Nope. Aunt Shirley, you gotta go. You gotta go back. We do not need Aunt Shirley here quite yet. That's
Good morning, Shirley.
A little too early for Shirley. That's for sure. It's early for Shirley.
Man, sorry about that, man. My aunt, she loves you, Jay. I'm telling you right now, she's got your posters up and stuff. It's crazy. It's right next to her little cot.
Can we get too early for Shirley t-shirts?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's too early for Shirley.
Yeah.
Man, I imagine
When
Shirley.
shit just
My God, you guys are gonna sell that shit out if you guys do that. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You know, here's the
You'll
deal
see it.
is that I've never seen Shirley. Now, if Shirley likes me for whatever reason, that's fantastic. But I like all I can picture is, and I think it's a character from some cartoon that I remember. It's like the old lunch lady with the hairnet, the glasses.
She talks like this, even though we've heard Shirley speaking.
That's the two aunts from The Simpsons.
Oh no, not the. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, not them. I have to take a look at it. You know what? We'll post something up later to kind of get an idea of. I know I can picture this lady in my head. She's like a lizard lady or something. I don't know.
Bro, all I know is that like when I get really excited, I say golly, you know, because you've been there, we've experienced that, right?
Yeah,
but too early for Shirley. Yo, you hit somebody with like, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's too early for Shirley. Like that's when you let them know, like, I ain't playing. Like it's about to go down. Because it's too early for Shirley.
Yeah, I mean, it's to some extent, it's probably never too early for Shirley, but I like where you're going with this. Because I trust me, I'm with you all. Like I need It's Too Early for Shirley t-shirt. Although I'm really into like the tank tops because it's we're approaching summer, and I don't know about you guys, but when the summer's here, man, I don't want sleeves. I don't want anything restricting me, holding me back. I want the boys to breathe. I want the armpits to get that air. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tank top season, and it's starting now.
So like what's crazy is that like tank tops aren't for everybody. Like I'm not a tank top guy. Like when I put on a tank top, like I feel like I don't know. It looks like it just looks crazy. It doesn't look the same.
Are you a basketball jersey guy?
No, no jerseys.
All right, well,
I'll have to. Yeah, that one. No, man. I just like to cut my sleeves off, and I think it just comes down to the area where we're born at. Where you come from. You know what I mean? Like I live in the sticks out here in the country. There's a lot of farmers and stuff, and so we just cut our sleeves off. But when I put a tank top on, I feel like it's like a sports bra or something.
Well, that's a little strange, but I appreciate where you're going.
Hey, J Chains.
Yo,
that's who I see Shirley as up top. Look at
her. Let's see here. I don't see anything posted quite yet. You're talking about To the Nest?
Yeah, it's right up top. I think other people are seeing it. They're laughing.
I have not gotten it yet. Darn it.
Damn, I can't see it either.
Man, why is it the host and the co-host get to see it last, man? I want to share in those laughs with you guys. That's not fair. Anyway. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
100% that's Aunt Shirley. Oh my gosh. We got to put like
that's exactly what I pictured when you described it.
I love it. Hey, really quick for any of my BAM fam in the house today, make sure that you're checking the pin notes and the TG. That may be your next clue. I don't know. Maybe. What you think? Should that be the next clue, Turbo? Because we got this.
I gotta check. I'm flying to the Telegram right now to go check for myself. I'm like, oh shit.
There's a huge
right now.
There's a scavenger hunt with, I believe it's 10 billion tokens. Is the bounty
10 billion?
Which also gives you the opportunity to do some other things. You got to have the 10B. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
This is great.
I think the next clue at some point may or may not be in the TG, in a pin post. I'm just saying. Little Birdie told me. Also, the Little Birdie told me, and I put this in the TG last night. New designs to the community BAM store. Plus, you asked, and you shall receive. I was told that some folks want to start paying for merch in BAM tokens. Well, check the store later this week. That's all I got to say.
It's crazy. So much fun, man. I love that. And you know what's fucked up, Jay?
What's up?
I'm gonna say fucked up because I'm being passionate right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I have not yet to be in an NFT project that's done a scavenger hunt. So they're talking all this cash money, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, they're just tokens or whatever. We're having fun. So I've never done it with an NFT project.
Well, the NFTs are coming soon. And I'm really excited. There's a lot. So you guys, just so you know, I'm going to take over kind of the AMA and town halls for the BAM token. So moving forward, now my week's a little fucked up this week because I got to fly tomorrow to New York. I'm emceeing a conference. We got an event tomorrow and then Thursday, and then I fly back Friday. So Friday night we'll be back in action. But I think tonight we're going to do the town hall. And then we'll do it again on Friday. We're going to take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off so that I can go get some work done, do some networking, meet some people, and hopefully, that will work to the advantage of every community and every person that is within our community. So that's the goal. So let's, come back, Friday. We're going to do tonight, and then we'll come back Friday. And then starting next week, we're going to kick it off hard with the ground running, or however you use that expression, and then we'll be at it. So, let's
so much stuff next week. Much stuff coming out next week. This is our last 3-day vacation because it's go time coming next week.
Absolutely. Let's get through a little bit of house cleaning really quick before we get over to, the kind of the whole point of today's show. Man, so if you're watching, so we're live streaming it again for the first time in a while. I got the new overlay going, but having a little trouble matching some of this stuff up. So I'll just let you know, we are still at an icy cold 18 on the NFTgo.io market sentiment. The balance between buyers and sellers for traders in the last 24 hours is almost even, which I've not seen in a while. We got 4,600 buyers with 5,200 sellers. The Ethereum volume for NFTs is at 8.63 thousand, which is up 12.75%, 12.75%, which is great. Ethereum is at $1,910. We got 74 as the GUI for gas. Now, the one thing that does suck, and since we started looking at this the huge imbalance between profit and loss in the 30-day traders is we've got about 69,000 profitable traders and about 417 traders in the loss in the NFT ecosystem. So definitely looking forward to seeing the market come back. And seeing some of this money, whether it's from the meme coins or traditional crypto or fresh injection, however it's going to look, we will see some more capital come back into the NFT ecosystem. So just pay attention. This is right now. We've talked about this before. This is an opportunity time. This is a chance for you to get into those collections that you always wanted to get into but couldn't quite afford. Right? Mutants down to like 9.5 ETH. That shit's going to be well over 20-25 in the next run. I think we saw it up to like 40 at the height of the last bull run. So like, fucking opportunities, right? Like you got opportunities absolutely everywhere. And speaking of opportunities, let's check CoinMarketCap. The global crypto market cap, 1.16 trillion, is down very little today, 0.04%. So not a big decrease. We got Bitcoin at 27.8. Like we mentioned, Ethereum at 1,900. We got BNB at 312. Always love to see Tether and USDC sticking at $1, but XRP at 50 cents, Cardano 38 cents, Dogecoin at the 7, Solana 21. I don't really know what we're going to see Solana do. I heard that there was another massive buy for Solana the other day. Polygon Matic 90 cents. That's one I'm betting big on for the next run. What else we got here really quick? Polkadot. I was interested in that before, but I think I'm going to leave that off my portfolio moving forward. Chainlink, $6.60. I'll tell you what, that potentially could be the buy of a lifetime as well. So guys, just like the NFT ecosystem, the crypto scene is primed for the picking. So make sure that you get into some of these projects and coins that you've always been wanting to get to at very, very steep discounts. I think that's it for the housekeeping. How we doing?
And then there was Ardo. What's going on, everyone?
What's up, Ardo? How are you today, man?
What's up, Commander?
I'm doing great. Everyone, make sure you hit that retweet button for the #1 breakfast show in all of Web3. It's a great day. Obviously, everyone's here. You're above the dirt. That's an opportunity to be grateful for another day on this planet. We got some big guests that are going to be coming soon to Web3 Breakfast. Guys, we're going to bring back the Tennessee gangster, Jenny Savage.
Yes.
And we're also gonna bring back. Yeah, we're gonna get her friend Christina, who is a former world champion in bare knuckle boxing. We're gonna get her here. And then we're also going to get Olympic bronze medalist in soccer, Canadian Hall of Famer, Purdue University Hall of Famer, professional model, and a advocate for women's rights, Lauren Sesselman. in the building as well. So lots of big things coming to Web3 Breakfast.
I love it. I love it. I've been working on, I've been chatting up with Des Bryant. I don't know if you guys follow NFL football or anything, but Des Bryant, Dallas Cowboys, been yucking it up with him. He's a gamer. He's in this ecosystem. And so my goal is in the next couple of weeks to get Des on the show. And I think, you know, the more people that we can get with big platforms, big athletes, celebrities, all that stuff to come in and talk Web3, I think that sounds like a fun idea. And I hope you guys agree with me there. Because that's the whole goal of this show, man, is to just have fun, build a community, and just like, you know, again, have fun doing so. So that is what we
Now you want to
No. Yes.
No.
Hey, Ricky. Oh my God, Ricky. It's
Shirley.
a big celebrity up
Shirley.
here. You some bitch. Oh my God.
No, Shirley.
Oh my God, Jay, it's Ricky. Oh my.
Nope.
Look,
It's still way too early for Shirley.
I can't wait to go live with Web3 Breakfast at the Global Forum. I'm telling you guys, when they start to sell those tickets for people that can come, I wouldn't wait if I were you. I know Jay Chains, Turbo are going to put on a show of a lifetime. Jay Chains is going to go represent the entire Web3 space on the main stage. It will be filmed live from the Poly Pavilion, which is the basketball arena at UCLA. Some of the top corporate executives in the world will be there. It is the networking opportunity of a lifetime for Web3.
Yeah, you know, Jay, and you know, being super excited about that. I've been thinking about changing my name, actually.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about thinking about changing my name. I'm thinking about being T-Links.
I don't know about that, dude.
Wait, what?
Are you trying to get put on CQ for Delta Company?
Mm-mm.
No, it'd be J Chains and T-Links. You know what I mean? No?
Nah.
Damn.
Are you starting an
KT,
80s rap band?
KT, I think he wants to go be supply guy again.
I do.
He can't change his name. Come on.
No.
Wait till he
just
gets
think
that. Wait till he gets those matching tracksuits. He can change it.
Heck yeah. Okay, that's what it is. When we get the tracksuits, we can go ahead and possibly authorize the name change for you, Turbo. We'll have to talk about that in the back.
No, you know what? We're not even doing a name change, Jay. I'm just gonna T-Links will be just a completely different person. When we put on the matching suits, that's where T-Links, he's like over the top. He dances like everywhere that he goes. He's like really happy.
I'm getting
getting
vibes.
He's just like
of,
constantly doing fitness.
I'm getting vibes of like when Garth Brooks went to the Chris Gaines thing when he got all emo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even get famous before I had a mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I had my mental breakdown on the way up.
Oh, I love that. Hey guys.
Jay,
Yo, what's up?
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, no. I was just getting ready to reset the room. We're going to play a track and then get into our show, but go for it.
Yeah, so I know you got to see the video. I don't think others got to see it, but obviously there was an image or a scan over of Front Magazine being in one of Dr. Dre's studios. And Web3 Breakfast will be coming to Front Magazine. So just to let everyone know that. And some big things are coming for eyes that are going to get to see this show in Front Magazine in front of some of the biggest eyes in entertainment.
I love that. Big fan of that. All right, guys, this is let's do this because I want to get into our special guests. We got Nikki and Patrick here with us. Excuse me, for our conversation today. We're going to be talking about the passive income stream. EtherealNodez is the company. So I would love to get into this conversation here. Before we do that, remember, if you are BAM fam, if you're part of the community, I would go check the Telegram if I were you. Wink, wink. I know we're doing this massive scavenger hunt, so get on it. All right, we'll check back in with more of that later. All right, so this is the time now. I want you guys to reset the room. Let's tweet it out. Let's get some more friends in here because remember we're talking about a passive income stream, and this conversation is exclusive to Web3 Breakfast. So the more people that hear about it, I think it's a better opportunity. We're going to find out from Patrick and Nikki about that in just a little bit. I do have something, and I hope that you guys are going to be able to hear this. And I'm just going to front run our workout break a little bit today. We're going to change it up a little bit because we got a special guest. This track came to me yesterday from someone we all know. He is in this room. This is an exclusive. Hey, Nessie, we got the authorization to play this, right? Like, I get that thumbs up. We can do this right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. I messaged him in the back. We're good.
Okay. So this is a exclusive. No one else has heard this track, obviously, except for Nessie, the people that he worked with, and Turbo and I. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's make sure, you know, if we are, because I don't think we're going to do our workout in 10 minutes. We might do it in a little bit. So this is a perfect time, because typically if you're first time watching the show or listening to the show, we usually pause every half an hour. We get a couple minute workout break in during a song, right? You know why? Because we got to have healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy portfolios. So I'm going to play the song by Nessie. Let's get a quick workout break in. So if you're sitting down, laying down, it's time to get up. Or even if you want to lay down and sit-ups, you can do that. I got my 25-pound dumbbells. I'm going to do some curls and then probably some push-ups. Turbo, what you got going on for this first workout?
I'm doing flies.
There we go. All right, guys, remember, we got to have healthy bodies and healthy minds. And then that will give us healthy portfolios. And then we got financial freedom, baby. Plus, we can live long, healthy lives and take our gains with us on vacation with our families, whatever you got to do. But here's that track from Nessie. I hope that you can hear it. Can I get a thumbs up?
Yo, it's perfect.
Go.
Yo, y'all, let's get up. Open that inner beast. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's work. Are you pushing right now, or are you just sitting there? You're doing one of two things right now. Either you're making results and a difference, or you're making excuses. Let's go.
Whew.
All right, Jay. Hey, slow that tempo down a little bit. Let's get more control in there. Come on. There you go. Oh, okay.
We got it.
Out of the way. You ain't got one more? You ain't got one more? You ain't got one more?
Watching on the video?
One more? Yeah, hell yeah, I am. Come on. One more. Come on. Attaboy, that's it right there. That's it. Come on, gains.
Come on, we get it, baby.
Looking great. That's it. Nice job.
Hey, if you quitting on yourself,
nice.
you're
That's what I'm talking about. Come on.
If you're not quitting on us, if you quit.
Come on, don't stop at the finish line. That way, guys. Fantastic job. Fantastic work.
Yeah, Nessie, this is a jam, bro. I love this. This is a vibe.
Oh yeah, catch your breath, big breath. And Jay, this is a great opportunity right here. You can take a rescue breath. So what a rescue breath is, you just take a deep breath in, like you're scared, like, and hold your breath for a couple seconds, and then control your breathing back in, nice and control. There you go. Yep, nice. We call those rescue breaths, and essentially what that is that when you're working out, your body's in like extreme stress, and so we haven't evolved over time in how we handle stress, and so that rapid breathing is pumping lots of oxygen, so you can make decisions and stuff. Plus, you're working out, and so taking that time to slow it back down, you can kind of get yourself back into a good rhythm to continue working. So nice job, everybody, man. For those of you who worked out. Fantastic job. That way, all y'all are beasts. That's what we're talking about, opening those inner beasts. Great job, Jay. And you're looking great too, man. You're looking straight jacked. Nice work.
It's because we're not quitting. We're not giving up. Guys, if you want to be a part of the community, if you want to be a part of getting all the information ahead, like Beast 45 Fitness coming soon, you're gonna want to join the Web3 Breakfast Twitter DM group. So if you want to be a part of that, I'm still out of breath, man. Can you go ahead, Turbo?
Yeah, guys. That most definitely, drop into our group here if you want to be a part of that organization or the DM group. Just reach down there, hit that little blue pill, say, hey, I'd like to be in that DM group. I want to be able to hear the alpha, and that's where we chat. It's actually pretty awesome. The community all gets together in there. We talk. Share gifts and stuff like that. It's really beautiful, but that's where we put all of our alpha. So anything that we have going on, that's where we put that. So guys, if you guys want to be part of that, make sure you do that. And also, that's just a great opportunity to retweet out the space. You know what I'm saying? Let me give Jay a little. Guys, you know what time it is. We're about to talk passive income streams exclusive for the Web3 Breakfast Club. Yo, if you guys haven't done so yet, I need y'all to reach down there, retweet out the space, maybe tag somebody, say, hey, we're about to talk about free money. You might want to get up in here, reach out to the DMs, whatever it is. But let's take a second to talk about this amazing breakfast family. I see Machiavelli in the building representing his beast. We got Craig from Meta Rides bringing the future of driving to the metaverse. We see Zima in the building. Oh my gosh, it is. That's Nessie down there. We heard a special track from him. Seeker B in the building. Our guy Syrup Mike. We see you. Kitten Matthew, RVSELA, one of our special monthly artists. Guys, thank you for being here.
Look who we have in the building. The Tennessee gangster herself has graced the Web3 Breakfast with her presence. Let's get her up here. Jenny Savage, let's get her up here if she can put in a request. And let's get this passive income stream exclusive going.
I love that. All right, we brought Patrick up here. Now, Patrick is the CEO and founder of Ethereal, Real Token, relaunch on Ethereum 42, passive income for life, made possible by Pam with 2 M's. Pam. Not the stuff you spray on your pan to keep it from sticking. This is way more important than that. Patrick, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on. I'm a fan. I know a lot of our partners.
I see Patrick as a listener. What's up, boys? Zima
What's going on?
Zima.
And
what's up, dude? Yo, Patrick's up here. He's
Zima.
speaking.
Oh,
that is
okay.
Zima's my man. We're connected at the hip through this project, battling through the tech. Without him, this isn't possible. It took a lot of mathematics and ability to code to make this possible, but we have come up with what we feel and what I know as the one and only passive income project that really works. And I can tell you the story behind it, but basically I didn't find out until after we built the whole thing why no one has built a passive income project that really works to the effectiveness of what we think it should be able to do. And the reason behind that is, why would you pay people forever if you could beat rewards? It makes no sense in the corporate greed world. I didn't consider that until after we designed the whole thing. But we aren't based off of greed. We're based off of inclusion and DeFi, which we have a much larger goal. And based on mathematics and a real plan and some real smart people, we found a very lucrative way to share that money with all of our users, which doesn't require a raise or a capital or anything like that. I can't give away the secret sauce of it, but it is mind-blowing what this thing can do. And I could tell you the 4 pillars of our project is number 1, sustainability. Number 2, automation, being automated. Number 3, to eliminate risk. And number 4, which no other company, no other investment, no other crypto company has ever done, which is to beat sell pressure, which is really the key to making the best project, the best type of investment you can make, even though we don't consider ourselves an investment group. I could keep talking, but maybe Zima can tell you a little bit about our project as well, being that he's worked hand in hand with me.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning, Zima.
What up, Zima?
My dude.
What's up, boys? First time in a long time I haven't seen you guys, huh?
I know you
Been a
obviously been you've been working in the backgrounds, keeping quiet, keeping us out of the loop, which is cool because that's why we're here today.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? We've been here. You know
Thought
what I'm
we
saying?
were
It's weird
boys.
that you'd come up and
this is true.
Yeah, you know, like,
True.
hey, yo, I haven't seen you around. Well, we've been here, so it might not be us.
You guys, yes. Yes. I did a launch last night with Altman for New Moon Foundation. You guys, I don't recall you guys being there, so I just want to say no. Maxine showed up though. Maxine showed up. So, where's Maxine, by the way? What's going on here?
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. We'll have to give her an earful in the DM group for not showing up to support the family.
Yeah, exactly.
I invited her on this one, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Maybe it's too early. Too early for Shirley. There we go.
Oh, wait, is Maxine and Shirley the same person?
Yes, that's what I heard. She has to teach.
Maxine is definitely a Shirley.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So what did you want to ask me, Patrick? What was the conversation there?
Well, maybe you could share a little bit of. I don't want to give a whole detail of my whole story and keep everybody bored. It's an interesting journey, but maybe you could say some technical side of things.
Patrick here is a straight up Rain Man. No insult there. He is
none taken. True.
True. This is a real deal math genius for sure. What's that? I had a chance to go ahead and take a look at some of the algos that were being developed there. Him and his group are very, very interesting. I myself have an experience creating multi-exchange arbitrage systems in the past. I've actually funded entire companies with those platforms. And so when I was asked to kind of, we had a common friend to say, hey, take a look at some of this work here. Yeah, I mean, when you guys develop different types of algorithms for trading, there's a lot of considerations to take place that take place, and very few have actually been able to truly accomplish them in the DeFi space, because a lot of the centralized exchanges have become your number one arbitrage guys, you can say, from that space. In fact, in my time, I dealt a lot with exchange API based trades, and they were kind of knocked out because I guess they knocked out the APIs because they wanted to keep the arbitrage for themselves. Greedy bastards, right? But when they did the DeFi stuff, there's a lot of different opportunities in bots, but I think it hasn't really fully been exploited. And I was fascinated to see how, a bunch of guys were able to find new opportunities to exploit the cool mathematical opportunities. Let's put it that way. There, is that good enough?
That was fantastic.
It's positive exploitation.
Yeah, to give you more of a elaboration on what he's saying is, I've always been looking for an edge in any type of business venture I've been in. So for me, I deconstruct things and work them backwards and try to problem solve. And it was obvious to me the hole in the system, and so I constructed this algorithm, this math solution that was very unorthodox, which we came across in a very weird way. We built this project from the very beginning as a spite project, without any greed. My co-founder, who can't be here today, Carl, and I have had successful careers in other industries that took a lot of our time. But my main thing, and this is what I want to resonate to everybody in this room, is it's not about greed or how much money I can make. It's about what I'm sick of, and what I don't think that we're here for is I'll never trade time for money ever again. I made plenty of money running car dealerships and other various businesses. It's not worth it. Like, time is the most precious commodity. Not going to do it anymore. And I don't think that's why we're here, right? So I wanted to make a true passive income system that worked. I got I got, scammed by Strong Block, and so that's where this came from. Was that so?
Just imagine Rain Man with a vengeance, and an activist heart. There you go.
It's like
it's legit like that.
It's the perfect recipe for like a superhero, but like the opposite of a supervillain, right? It's like the superhero that's, or like Robin Hood, right? Maybe that's a better way to explain it.
Robin Hood's a good analogy.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's I was actually that was what I was gonna bring up, because that was Patrick. I'm so excited, man, to hear this thing. I would love to like any ideas I can share. This is actually something I was working on as well with a partner of mine, and basically just creating what I was calling Robin Hood bots. And you know what I mean? And it's being able to, like create these, income streams so that people don't have to freaking be enslaved. I mean, we're like literally like this is modern day slavery. We like live it every day. Like these people, are like making less than a living. You know what I'm saying? And for what? Like doing something that is freaking completely made up in BS that has no real value in the world. And oh man, it fires me up, Patrick. Man, I'm so excited for this thing to launch. What's up, Final?
Yeah, it's interesting what he mentioned, right? Because we always talk about the four currencies of the world: time, knowledge, relationships, and then money. And bringing passive income is very important, especially to professional athletes. Being a Formula One myself, the Tennessee Gangsters one, and Jay Chain's had that opportunity. He's been a collegiate athlete, and it is very important for professionals, whether it's entertainment, sports, whatever it is, to have passive income streams, because a lot of times the consumers or the public, right, the people being entertained don't understand the contracts and how these professionals are paid, right? So I think that's something that the Tennessee Gangster can speak on is, you may go months without a fight. And then when you think about paying your camp, paying bills, next thing you know, there's nothing left, but now you don't have another fight lined up. And so having a passive income stream in between those fights could be important. Same with football, right? You're not guaranteed money unless you're a first rounder. So I think Des Bryant coming in and being able to talk about that will be really important. That these Web3 opportunities are massive for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And I think, one of the things, speaking about Dez and why and how like the whole connection with him and I started was, he had put out a post and he actually took a lot of heat from like some of the people in the Web3 community about this, saying, it was about Madden, where he didn't want to accept the $15,000 for them to use his name, likeness, and image. And people are saying like, if that's not enough money for you, go do something else, or give it away or do something. And I think that's beside the point. I mean, I think you got to know your worth, especially if you have a name or if you have a an ability as great as someone like he does. With a lot of these professional athletes that they put their bodies on the line, they go out there and entertain people. And like, you should be compensated for it fairly. And so that's how the whole Dez thing happened, was kind of just knowing your worth and saying, hey, listen, like, I love the game. I love Madden. I love the people behind it, but I'm not going to trade, my name, likeness, and image for $15K. That's just not worth it to me. Go ahead, Craig.
Yeah, you want to give your input on that, Jenny?
Absolutely. I honestly, have to do so much more than just fight. I have to sell all kinds of things off of different sponsors, like maybe help them promote their products and for a percentage, or I have to sell shirts, autographs, make appearances, and it can really take a lot out of you, pretty much. And it would be good to find more solutions to not have to trade my time for money. It's just something that our sport especially needs. There's a lot of other sports that they tend to make millions of dollars, whereas I'm walking away with a couple thousand. So to get my name out of there and to raise my value for my brand and myself, it could help a lot and actually extend my career for as long as I can possibly do it, and just bring overall value to the sport itself.
Now, let me ask you a question, Jenny, because obviously, you're an athlete. Craig, I'm going to come to you next. You're an athlete and, you are a fighter and all that stuff. But if you could have maybe less fights a year because you've got other income streams coming in, is that something that would be attractive to you so you wouldn't have to get in the ring as much? Or because you love it so much, like that doesn't matter? Even if you had 10 income streams coming in, you'd still fight at the capacity that you are?
Oh, being that I'm a bare knuckle fighter, I don't get to fight as much as I'd like to. I think that's because of the legalization of the sport itself. There's probably about 15 states or so that have made that. And also being a woman with scarce opponents, it's not likely that I'll fight more than 3 times, 4 times at most a year. So if I was to raise my name value, I could have potentially a bigger target on my back for other people, and that would make people want to fight me for more money for themselves even. So I would love to do it all, honestly, raise value outside of the ring. And, other streams, like you said, it would be nice to be able to take some time off if I wanted to, if I could afford it. Let's just say if I already was in a contract, I would need to, just stand by for whatever demand that they need. They might have a state opening up and they might want me to, bring in that, for some kind of hometown girl to bring in tickets. So the sport I'm in is still pretty brand new. As far as legalization, but it's just up in the air. For me personally, I would love to fight as much as I can. I'm 30 years old, and I know that I have maybe 10, if I'm lucky, 20 years left to compete.
Are you 20 years? I'm 41 years old. I'd be scared to death to hop in the ring with anybody that was like in their 20s. That's not true.
Holy shit, you talk about bare knuckle fighting for 20 years?
Dang.
Bitch, hell no! Oh, shit.
Yes.
So, man, God, and I'm sorry, and Shirley, I'm sorry.
Jenny,
Tennessee, I'm sorry about that.
Jenny, what do you think about what do you think about a new program that will get you at all the conferences, and it's a punch to earn, and we just line up all these crypto nerds, and you get to give them whether it's a pop in the shoulder, a pop in the gut, a pop in the jaw, whatever it is, and if they don't cry, they earn a little coin.
I'll take a pop in the face for that.
You're gonna make so many dreams come true if you do that.
If they don't get knocked out, they get paid.
There you go.
That's a good idea.
Hopefully they don't get part of the game.
Get those waivers ready.
Yeah, we'll make them sign waivers, Jenny. Don't you worry. Craig, you got your hand up, man. I don't want your arm to get tired. What's up?
Yo. Well, firstly, hello everybody. This is my career. So, as you all know, I've been senior executive management in elite sport for 25 years, as a CEO, as a general manager with Major League Baseball, with the Australian Football League, across all different sports, softball. And one of the things that we also need to be mindful of here is not just the NCAA players and the college athletes and the ones who are currently fighting. What about the retired athletes? And this stems further on. Some of these athletes, and I've worked with these guys for 25 years, and I'm just going to use Australian rules football here as an example. It is a brutal sport. My best friend in real life has undergone 7 knee reconstructions, 2 shoulder reconstructions, and several concussions, and he can't work now, right? So these people go through so much brutality, and I would assume it's going to be pretty much the same with, bare knuckle fighting. The brutality involved in that over the journey of your career is going to put you potentially in a position where, it's hard for you to seek full-time employment outside of the sport. And there's only so many positions in the media that athletes can move into post their career. Not every athlete in Major League Baseball can become a media personality. Not every athlete in the NFL can become a media personality. There's a small percentage that have the ability to communicate on a media level, right? So we need to be mindful of these people as well when they get to post-retirement. How do they monetize? How do they continue to make money to sustain their life after a career in sport? So one of the things I have thought about, and I've had this discussion with Leslie Motter. I don't know if you know Leslie Motter from basketball.
Yep.
one of the things that I've had a discussion with her about is getting a group of people together and establishing a support fund, right, through Web3, a Web3 sporting support fund that supports these athletes, whether they're collegiate, whether they're NCAA, whether they're, rookie listed baseballers who haven't made, that super multi-million-dollar contract yet. And retirees, as people retire from the sport, have funding available through Web3 somehow to support these athletes post their careers. So it's been a passion of mine for a long time. As I said, I've worked in this sporting industry now for 25 plus years, and I've seen the best of it and I've seen the worst of it. So, and the worst of it far outweighs the best of it, I can guarantee you. So it's, and again, I'm going to digress a little bit. It's like our veterans, they earn their money while they work and they come back to their home countries, even here in Australia. And I know it's the same in the US, and the government don't give a shit about them when they get back and they retire. They're just left on their own. A lot of them end up bloody homeless, and that's just unacceptable. Mm-hmm. Unacceptable in this day of society that we can sit back and allow this to happen when we are all in this room in a position to put something together to help facilitate their lives post their sporting careers.
I love that, Craig. And I want to get to Mr. Mohawk and Turbo in a second. Patrick, I want to ask you a question, and then, please feel free to chime in on anything else. But, with these conversations that we're having now where, obviously, there are some people, some ecosystems, in this in real life world that could greatly benefit from, a passive income stream like this. How do you get the word out, besides, doing Twitter spaces, or, what kind of marketing do you guys have planned in order to really, get the message home to people that really could use a passive income stream? Hey, this is an opportunity for you. Do your research, obviously, come chat, come figure it out, ask the questions that you need to ask in order to, make your decision. Because again, this is crypto, everything you've got to, you don't trust, you verify, right? That's what we do in this ecosystem. So, how do we get more people to come in to figure out what, you've got going on, Patrick and Nikki, and, talk to me about that.
So this is the part that's kind of sad. Being that we got into this space with this concept and this idea, not knowing anybody, I was very successful on the trading side, turning 20 grand into 4.4 million in 6 months to retire. I invested everything into a passive income project that immediately failed. And so again, that was why I built this out of spite. I contacted the CEO of the company and over again until finally he responded to me. I told him I have the math that would fix his project. He said he wasn't interested. He went to zero. I said I'm going to bring his name up in every AMA I do, which is David Moss from Strong Block. But we didn't know anybody, so we've been scammed twice by 2 different developers. To the point where we stopped doing. I mean, we did with our last developers. We raised $800,000. We did. I did 43 AMAs, and we did a huge raise, and talked to VCs, and we got the word out there, and then we gave it all back because the dev didn't actually build the bot. The dev didn't follow any directions, and we did not get with good people, which was a little disheartening because that was the second time that happened. But luckily we met probably the most reputable person in the crypto industry. He threw me a lifeline, introduced me to Zima, and in a matter of 60 days, we turned out a product that this isn't a passive income system where I originally set out to make a blue collar passive income system where you steadily make income. This is something that is going to blow the top off of the building. I mean, you could get your ROI back in 1 day possibly, which is an insane thing to say, but mathematically, it's math. It's not magic. It's not an opinion. It's there's no variables. Literally, it's math. And we found, I don't want to say an exploit, but we found
An opportunity.
We found something that shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, this honestly, this shouldn't have been able to be built. It's dangerous, and we want to protect it and not hurt crypto. We want to help crypto, right? So the key is to make all of our investors money, but not hurt crypto and grow the DeFi space. And there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people we've partnered with that I can't speak on, that to be reputable, and you have great respect for, that we are partnered with and that know the ins and outs of our project and can vouch for our success. I'd love to get it out to more people, but this is going to be the last time we talk in public about our project, because ultimately it's just not something we need to do. I would like to do it, but we have to launch for our investors, and it's going to grow so quickly. People are going to be priced out as soon as we launch. That's how fast it grows.
Well, so I said the word opportunity. So that means anybody listening today, if you are part of this conversation, or even if you have a question, maybe you're sitting down in the audience and you're like, because when I talked to Patrick the other day, he's like, listen, I appreciate when people come up and try to poke holes. I appreciate the tough questions, because then, because when you get that answer that satisfies you, then you can understand that, like, shit, this is the real fucking deal. And so, man, so if you guys if you are listening and you got a question for Patrick or Nikki, even if it's a tough question or a hard question, or like, where the heck is this coming from? Just come on up. This is a community discussion.
Especially if it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if it is.
Love it.
I prefer those.
Awesome. Mr. Mohawk, you had your hand up. What's up, dog?
What's going on, guys? Jay, appreciate you. Let me hop up here with you guys to chop it up for a little bit. Wanted to touch on something you mentioned very early on in the spaces. And again, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. But the BAM hoodie is very comfortable. I highly advise you guys checking out the merch shop that they have going on. I'm wearing it right now. It is probably one of my favorite hoodies now, as far as quality goes. So definitely check that out. Craig, you make a lot of really good points about the physical health and in turn the mental health with ex-athletes. I myself dealt with a lot of concussions in my sporting career. I'm paying for it now. Love the effort that you're making, or at least the the emphasis that you're putting on to incorporate that into everything that you're building. And Patrick, love that entire breakdown that you had. I'm going to shoot you a DM after this spaces and see if there's anything I can do to provide a little bit of additional support for you guys.
Oh,
absolutely. Thank you. One thing that you said that my team is going to absolutely hate this, but I'll tell you how confident I am in what we've built is sue me. I'll tell you this is financial advice.
Love it.
I hear you too, Mr. M. I'm a former athlete here as well, and I've had 3 knee reconstructions, 2 ankle reconstructions, shoulder reconstructions. So hence why I'm in Web3 and why I'm trying to build something that's going to benefit every person in this entire community, man. So it's about giving, not taking in this space for me.
Heck yeah.
Love it.
Exactly.
Turbo, I did want to go to you next, but in the sake of ladies first, I would
what the
love,
hell?
love to hear from Nikki.
Hold on. What? No, Jay. No. You can't take that from me. Darn it! I took my microphone off because I wanted to be able to say, like, I'd like to pass my turn to Barbie. So, nice try. You know what I'm saying? But my mic was off first, and so Barbie, please, ladies first.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. I feel bad now that I'm speaking. But I just wanted to give a little background about how I came to Ethereal and why. I come from the nonprofit world and fundraising for social causes. I've worked for various big organizations like Habitat for Humanity. And then when I first met Patrick and I came on board with Ethereal, I I thought, oh gosh, is this going to like hurt my heart? How am I not going to work in nonprofit anymore, working in crypto and Web3? And then I realized that there's so much good that a passive income system like this can do for the world, for all of us, even at like a small micro level, or even at, globally. And then I started meeting more and more people. I met Zima and Alt Mom, and I've watched Zima and Patrick work 48-hour stretches sometimes on these algorithms and the math. And it's like watching this beautiful dance, and it just made me so much more excited and realized that even though I'm not technically in the 501c3 nonprofit social cause space anymore, this is still almost even better, because there's so much more money that we can give back to people and provide bringing legitimacy and honor back to this space.
Boom. I love that, Nikki. Thank you for providing that kind of input and a little glimpse into, the what and the why, because that makes a lot of sense. And Zima, I got to tell you, man, like, you came in and you talked about, man, I was up all night, working, developing and all that stuff. Little did we know that a few weeks later, we would understand the fruits of those labors. And so, man, we're really excited that, I got a chance to chat with Patrick and Nikki and kind of learn about this journey and what they're putting together and how you're a part of it. Cause like, when the fam is part of a project, that to me is like I'm there, right? Because we support the people that support us. We support our friends in this ecosystem. And I'm super, super excited about that. So thank you all for being here to enjoy that. Guys, this is a quick, actually, Turbo, I'm going to let you do that because it's like your time to shine. Turbocito. All right. Well, I guess
his hand is stuck.
Yeah, he's either stuck
at the corner of 50th and 51st on Lexington Avenue. This is our building.
Oh, my bad. I was researching some lawyers, different law offices. I'm sorry about that because of my shoulder injury from keeping it up for so long. I'm not saying that I am going to sue anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm just weighing out my options because of these passive income streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for the passive income streams. I guess at this moment, looking at the clock right now being 10:58, and I'm wondering to myself right now, Jay, is this going to be a 2-hour show or is this the final 2 minutes?
Let's run it a little bit longer. I mean, let's let it run its course. If it goes 2 hours, great. If we end up cutting it out early, then it's just like it's so much fun to kind of feel like the teacher, and we're the I got the students and be like, what, the lesson plan, and we did this last week or 2 weeks ago, right? The lesson plan ran out a little early, so everybody can go roam the halls, maybe go out to open campus lunch, do what you got to do. But no, let's run it. So let's get another workout in because I'm feeling it, man. Like after that last one, I'm feeling pumped up. The arms are feeling good. I'm gonna do push-ups this time though.
Okay. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I was going to be a part of the conversation, but I guess we'll work out instead, and then we can come back to that.
Yes.
Man, you threw me for some curveballs today. I didn't have a song ready or any of that, but I do. Have you heard the Churchill Downs track by Jack Harlow? Have you heard this?
I don't know.
Yes.
Bro, okay, well, look, man, this thing gets me completely like turned up, and if that's what we're doing and I have to pick a track off the fly, that's what we're gonna be doing. And hey, this is a good one to do sit-ups, bro. Sit-ups, because you can really get in your zone. Remember, listen to me. Listen.
Go ahead.
Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me on this, all right? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just trust me.
I'm not gonna go through the rest of the show with sore abs for an hour, okay? I can do it for half an hour, but not an hour. I will do it at the 11:30.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm push-ups, man. I'm push-ups.
Right,
I'm gonna do the push-ups with the rows, right?
Okay. All right. I like that. Or can check this one out. If you do a push-up and then roll over to your back and then do a toe touch, just put your legs straight up in the air and then reach up and touch your toes and then roll back over.
Why are you trying to get? You're trying to get me to do sit-ups, man. What? All right, fine. Fuck it. Let's go.
All right, that's what I'm doing. Let's go. Yo, this is your opportunity right now, guys. We're about to get into it.
Back and really let it register. I did everything I said I would and said it first. I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to pen a verse. Cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts. The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stay an extrovert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need all extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it work. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have it turn. The ghost call me to the side like, can we have a word? I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred. I know I should be humble, but it's something I just haven't learned. Soon enough, I had to make these bad habits burn. Soon enough, you about to come and get this shit we earn. You're not a fan now, but I remember when you used to be fanned out.
Let's go. This is the Web3 Breakfast Workout. Let's go.
People only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor in the pot and took the blend out. I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop, do you fully understand? Fully automatic with the jams and it don't jam. At the shows I'm about to start handing out programs. Cause y'all need to get with the program. I'm a grown ass man, call me pop, fuck around and take your phone ass man. Everybody knows that, but they don't know that, man.
Come on. Come on, keep pushing.
Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros, except for how your life get exposed.
45
But I
seconds
think
remaining,
that
gang. Come on.
sacrifice for the life that I chose. I know in Toronto they got softer roads, but school's closed in Kentucky, so I like when it snowed. The kids carry chopsticks, not for rice in the bowl. School counselors all know how they life is at home. Cold like the Minnesota Vikings at home. Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along. But it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic, touching heights? No one gets to touching life. Fucking right, young bastard. What's a wife? Once in a lifetime, so I say I want it twice. One of a kind, know your everything is one of mine. One in posters with my face, they know who I was.
Here we go. 10.
Yeah.
Get them last ones in. One more. 5. Come on. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
And fantastic job. That away, guys. Fantastic work out there. Yo, welcome into the Web3 Breakfast Club. We do this every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Healthy minds, healthy bodies, healthy portfolios. That's what it's all about. We got 2 rules. We got 1 rule around here. Don't be a douchebag. And if we could clean up the language a little bit, that'd be fantastic. And Jay, I was watching on the live stream, and you were banging them push-ups out. Well, at least we couldn't see you, so
you knew.
I just filled in the blanks, and you were just you were just yeah. I mean, you were going nuts, bro.
I can I put it in the chat just for everybody's just full transparency. I literally would need an instruction on how to do the push-up sit-up combo thing. So I just did push-ups for a while, and then I did some crunches, and so now I'm gonna have to deal with this sore abs for like the rest of the show. But I did it for you. I did it for you because you know why? We don't give up. We want gains, and if I can't rug myself. I have to be accountable to myself. So,
I've been doing. I mean, I've been doing physical. I've been training physical fitness for like 10 years. Like I used to be in charge of like whole like military operations to create their entire physical fitness program. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had like when you like, yo, Turbo, buy this token. I don't even question them. Like this dude been doing this just since the beginning. And so, you know, sometimes we gotta listen to whoever's has the most, and then we kind of everybody puts their stuff into the stew. We stir it up, and bam, we got results, baby. What up, Craig?
I just wanted to say while we're on the topic, before you move on to something else, while we're on the topic of sport and passive income and stuff, I wanted to give a shout out. And this is quite emotional for me because it happened today. One of my former teammates here in Australia, who last year in December, he plays for the Chicago White Sox right now. He's been a 3-time All-Star pitcher and he's a very good friend of mine and a former teammate of mine here at the Perth Heat in Western Australia. Was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in December. He's just been through 6 months of chemotherapy, and today he entered the game and took his spot on the mound. And, you know, he didn't dominate like he has done for the last 7 years in the major leagues, but Liam Hendricks, you are a freaking star, man.
Dude,
love you, brother.
What a pimp, dude. It was so to watch that, and you could see the emotion on his face when he took the mound and he looked around like, fuck yeah, I'm back. And then he threw that first pitch, man. He threw a fucking heater in there, 96, right down the pipe, no swing, strike one. That's the way to come back, man. That was super exciting. My entire family, here's the deal. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. I am a Cubs fan, but my entire family, and there's a shitload of us, are all White Sox fans. They got season tickets. They go to like every fucking game you could imagine. But I tell you what, doesn't matter that I'm a Cubs fan. That was one moment that if you're a sports fan or if you're just a human, like to see someone beat like a stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma and get back to what he loves to do. That's a story that everybody can appreciate. So, like you said, man, good ups on him, man. That's super cool to see.
I mean, bro, think about that just from like, I mean, that's like the, you know, like that's at the top. That's the most extreme case, right? These little things that we go through on day-to-days, you know what I'm saying, bills and savings and, you know, creating a life, you know what I'm saying? These are simple compared to something like that, right? If this man has the ability and the fortitude to get back in the game, we all can get back in the game at any time. At any moment, we can get back in the game. And it starts with just getting ourselves right, right? That's why Beast 45 fitness is so important, you know, because it is that inner beast. You know, I used to be down like 8% body fat. I do all kinds of crazy flips. Dude, I used to train kids on parkour and shit. I had a whole ninja class. And I teach kids how to flip on bars and shit. It was nuts. And I ain't like that no more. Why? Just because I got lazy, right?
Well,
like I quit taking care of myself. Everything else around me became important. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, that's probably true. But you know what? Hey, here's the thing. We can get back to it today. And so, you know what I'm saying? And just these little workouts and this little push to people, it's gonna be huge, man. We're gonna create a completely new world. I did want to hit on what Barbie was saying about the nonprofit sector, and I think really Barbie, what excites me, and the whole concept that I had, and you know what I'm saying, I'm super excited to chat with you guys and share some ideas that I had, and you know, I mean, be able to be a part of that. But it was the whole idea that like in this Robin Hood theory, like you can be for profit and still do good things. Like you don't have to be a nonprofit to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't have to be
exactly.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Well, we're technically we are still technically a not-for-profit project because there's nothing goes back into the project. Like we have no overhead that it goes to like after launch. So we are still technically a not-for-profit, but just not like a social cause.
I need to explain why though. So when I originally built this, I thought the problem was going to be you couldn't beat the reward payout, right? So 1% or 0.7% daily to all your investors. I thought that was why nobody really created a successful system. So the first thing I did was why am I paying the company? What's the point of paying the company when we can all get nodes ourselves and we get paid the same way the investors get paid or the partners get paid, and that eliminates the 30% over the top that all these companies take, right? Well, it turns out that wasn't the reason why nobody made something successful, because I created Pinex bots right out of the box that were doing over 4%. So I was already crushing the 1% right out of the box. But that was the reason why we started out with doing a not-for-profit company, because the company doesn't need to get paid. If I'm successful, you're successful. If you're successful, I'm successful. That's how the token should be. So that's why we did it that way.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely love that. Definitely love that. You know, and I think that's a great push. But the other question that I wanted to get into. Oh shoot. You know what? Hey, Mike, I do have some contacts with some lawyers. I apologize, man. I mean, listen, we'll go in together. You know what I'm saying? Jay, I'm not saying this is a setup, but Mike, man, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I am also a Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. So, you know, I've worked through it, and I actually am in remission, and it's tough. I'm not going to lie, and it takes a lot of toll out of you, but you can return from it. You know, you can get back to some sort of normalcy. Maybe it's not perfect. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but you know what? You can get back to what you love, to doing what you do, to being who you were after Hodgkin's lymphoma. And you know, it just shows the kind of medical fortitude we have in you know, this day and age. It's amazing because people used to die from Hodgkin's lymphoma back in the day. They used to straight up be like, you're done. 6 months, you're dead. And now they've got all this new technology and everything else, and they're able to make people survive from cancer. It's amazing. And I just want to say congratulations, Craig, to your friend, and I wish him a healthy remission.
Heck, dude, Mike, congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you for for coming up and telling us that story, but also the journey that you're on, man, and doing what you got to do. Like, big shout out, man. Big ups. Appreciate you being here and telling that.
I just gotta say, I love crypto straight up. I just love watching literally people talking about. I appreciate him. The whole NFT space was promoting artists that actually couldn't make a break any other way, right? And literally creating monetization in their field. And now I'm hearing about. And by the way, I am honored to be in the presence of the Tennessee Gangster. What an awesome, what an awesome career you have there. What an awesome, just awesomeness. And at the end of the day, hearing how now we're bridging not just from spaces where or industries where usually it's so hard to find ways to monetize, and I'm hearing now athletes can actually take advantage of stuff. I just love how creative and how outreaching crypto is, and you can combine people like honestly, guys, Patrick just told you a story where he turned $40,000 into $4 million. Take a note of that concept right there. Okay, but obviously, if he's found a way to go ahead and create an algorithm to share that type of mind with all y'all, how only in crypto can you actually make a machine where that's legitimately easy to share. To think about that, right? So anyway, I just wanted to say this is actually inspiring again. Once just now hearing different industries, different professions take advantage. That's all.
Bro, Zima, I mean, dude, definitely, you nailed it. I mean, especially with the Tennessee Gangster, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I gotta really, look deep into myself, because the Tennessee Gangster is she's in a bare knuckle fight for the next 20 years. She's that's next level. But I do love that, and one of the questions I have for Patrick.
She's laughing, by the way. She's laughing, by the way. She's like, ain't a thing. That ain't a thing.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah. It ain't in her world, right? That's the beautiful thing, man. And I'll make this real quick and we'll pass it over to my guy, Mr. Mohawk. But, the whole thing, that's what I teach my boys, you know what I'm saying? Dude, you are the king or queen of your own environment, right? In our house, we say we are the God, we're not bigger than God, whatever, not to get on the religious tip, whatever. But, bro, when you go to someone else's kingdom, just appreciate and love it for them, right? And if you can go there and take something back, right? And for me, I went over to the Tennessee Gangsters kingdom and I was like, holy cow. Right, I'm watching her fist fight, and I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me? 20 more years of this? Yo, I know I can do more in my life too, and I'm gonna push harder." Yo, Mr. Mohawk, go ahead, family.
Appreciate it, Turbo. Mike, I wanted to follow up with you real quick. First off, congratulations on being in remission. That's awesome. What a great story that is. If you don't mind. And if this, my intention is not for this to sound insensitive, so I apologize if it might come off that way. But I think life is about perspective. What in your battle with that? I'm sure that there's a million different thoughts going through your head while going through that process. What was something that you took from that I guess kind of changed your day to day of, how you went through life prior to that whole thing, and then afterwards, what changed for you in that sense? I would love to hear, what I don't know, what different outlook on life it gave you, I guess.
Well, first I would say, it made me realize that, we're not always guaranteed every day, for one. Not everything we do has meaning to it. I mean, we might not think it has meaning, but people take what we say and what we do, and they apply it to their lives. I mean, they might not directly apply it right then and there, but it's in the back of their head, and a lot of times we take advantage of the fact that we're here every day, and I feel like I've been given a second opportunity at life, just to try to make things better, to make the world better, to make it a better place, but also to give my kids what they need in life, what they require. A lot of times people don't get the second chance to say, "Oh, well, my dad's dead, he's not going to come back," But this time I've been given a chance to show them that, you can bounce back from damn near anything. You know, you could be at your worst. I mean, I was so bad at one point that I couldn't even get out of bed. You know, it gets bad. The chemo, when it starts hitting you, it's bad. You know, and the thing is, I don't know if your friend got it or not, but they give you this they give you this thing called a port, and it goes into your clavicle artery, and they can be stabbed up to I think they said 10,000 times. You know, and the thing is that, you know, when that stuff's going into you, you just think how bad it is for you. You know, but the thing is, something can be bad for you and also save you at the same time. So that's just a few interesting things that I've noticed about you know, being a survivor of Hodgkin's lymphoma. I also donate to more of those kind of donation things too. You know what I mean? To the charities and everything. I've donated to Hodgkin's lymphoma charity. I've donated to asthma and stuff like that too. And it really makes you think about life and puts life into perspective and how easy it is to lose it. You know?
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate that answer. You know, what an incredible story. Congratulations again. Wishing you, you know, all the health and success that you're dealing with. But yeah, man, I really appreciate the answer.
I love that.
Yo, man, most definitely, man. It's that, bro. Absolutely, it's crazy.
Craig,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
No,
Go
I was just gonna, you know, I don't want any more, you know, pending lawsuits on my side. So, Craig, if we could get your questions, so we guys can stop looking at lawyers.
No, I was just, I was just gonna say, before my arm falls off, you know, I don't know if anyone told you this recently, man, but I'm proud of you, brother, for one, keeping up the fight, and for not giving up, and for the attitude towards the legacy you want to leave for your children is admirable, man. So proud of you for that. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick 1-minute story about, you know, one of my best mates here who was, you know, an SAS soldier, which you call a Marine. And he was in Afghanistan. He was in the 2 Black Hawk helicopters that collided over Afghanistan. There were 16 people on board and 9 were killed. 7 survived. He is one of the 7 survivors. He has undergone 58 surgeries since that time. The rear rotor blade of the Black Hawk helicopter cut through his left leg, and you know, they said it was easier to count. It was easier to count the bones in his body that weren't broken than were broken. But he's kept up the fight. He's never given up hope to this day. He is now the ambassador for the Returned Soldiers League here in Australia, and when I sat down with him and had a conversation with him, you know, around a baseball game, you know, the one question I asked him was, "What's your message to the world?" And his answer to that was, and what kept him going the entire time while he fought was, "There's somebody in the world worse off than you. There's right now in the world somewhere," this was his actual answer, "right now in the world somewhere, there is a child who has just been born. They are 3 minutes old and they are about to die. We have nothing to complain about." That was his answer. And he just continued the fight. So, you know, that's the legacy he's leaving on the world, is that, you know, whatever you're going through, there's somebody going through something that is bigger and better and harder than what you are. Do never give up that fight.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Jay? And that's what it's all about, guys, man. Find a way to celebrate yourself. Celebrate just being here. You know what I'm saying? Just being a part of this. Yo, we're going to take a quick music intro right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a super dope track from my guy, KRP. It's called Alive, man. Let's get everybody turned up. Come back, have a little conversation with Patrick. Because, Patrick, I got some questions, bro. I want to talk about some arbitrage, man. Yo, this is a lot. Oh, Jay?
Yep. No? Come here. What you need?
No, I just want to make sure we're good. Yo, let's retweet out the space, guys.
Let's go. This is the undeniable flow, y'all know. This is the indescribable glow called soul. This is the product of 9 to 5. When you work until you die, it's time to catch a vibe off, bro. In my eyes, the rays in the sky, flame of my life. If I could come alive. This is the product the feeling high or low. To get to the top, you need to climb or hold. When we get in that spot, sometimes we decide or know that whatever we thinking the mind is right or wrong. Feel like I was stuck in that spot my whole life or so. Light in the air, gonna make it mine. Wheels in the sky, I could come alive. Is it time to do it and do it like you're told? But I think if we do it and give our life more flow, when the fuck we can see what we could be like more slow. If we didn't know what they had and they did, the purpose of our life is to life more slow. That our life more slow than we hear it now. You take a leap of faith, you can't hit the ground. What's the point of all the cloud that you're still around? If you don't know when you arrive, you want to stay now.
I love that, man. There's something about that whole like flow and rhythm that just the sounds and the frequencies of that track, man. It's fires me up, guys, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. You guys are absolutely the most incredible Web3 club, community, tribe, period. You know, Jay, look, we got a tribe, bub. We got a tribe for real, you know what I'm saying? Because we're starting to build like, you know, businesses and like starting to do like commerce with each other and like exchange like services, you know what I'm saying? So now we're starting to form communities. I'm telling you, man, this is the tribe, bro.
I love it. And you guys, like, I feel like I say this every day, and I hope that you understand, like, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like, being able to come to this Web3 breakfast, to connect with you guys every single day means so much to me, and to learn, you know, to learn from people and learn something new every day, and to find, you know, new perspectives. And we get new people coming in here all the time, and you know, all of a sudden someone comes up and says, hey, it's my first time speaking in a Twitter space. And like, those are the things that I freaking live for. And so when you say that we're building our tribe, man, we are building our tribe, we are building our community, we are building something so special here at Web3 Breakfast and part of this club. And so thank you all for being here. This is great. Definitely am excited to get back into the conversation with Patrick and Nikki about EtherealNodez and what they've got going on, and how, you know, these passive income streams can really help people out. Anybody, right? We've talked about athletes needing these things. We talked about just regular people. Think about, you know, people in the smaller countries where, you know, we talk about play to earn games where, you know, we call it sandwich money, right? Where you might make $3 a day. To us, that's not really a big deal, but someone in a different part of the world, like, that is a big deal. And so now if we can start to show other people in other parts of the world, you know, not only, you know, opportunities in this ecosystem of Web3, like, you know, play to earn or learn to earn or stream to earn, whatever it is, you know, now we got passive income streams where literally you can make money in your sleep. That's the best kind of money to be making, right? It's very powerful when you can make money without any effort, without any ongoing effort. This helps you significantly achieve your financial success. Now, you know, now this is, you know, a crypto passive income stream. Now there are other ones, and you know, we can talk about that in the weeks ahead, but that's like, you know, rental income. Like and I know that there's a little upfront work that goes into it, but once you've established yourself as you know, in that rental game, you know, rental houses, apartments, whatever it is, you know, those become, you know, basically an income stream for you. You got dividends if you're in the stock market, royalties from intellectual property. That's like, you know, huge in the Web3 space, right? If you launch a collection, if you're an artist, you know, you can get royalties in perpetuity. That means forever, right? So there's a new standard that came out. It's the it's the EIP something -C, right? And so that now incorporates the ability for within the smart contract to be written in to have royalties forever. So like, you know, platforms like OpenSea, you know, can't change the rules, because I don't know, the whole time I had thought that, you know, whatever you put into the smart contract would be the royalty collected forever, but that was not the case up until recently. And so guys, today we're talking about passive income streams. We got Patrick and Nikki from EtherealNodez. Turbo, you had some questions. I know you got your hand up, so let's let you take it away, sir.
Hey, it's Turbo. Made it, long time listener, even longer time talker, and mostly because of just how long I talk for. But Patrick, I wanted to talk about you know, the arbitrage. I have some questions, and I have this idea of a conversation I want to have, but I know that like you said that you know, some of you, you're not too comfortable to speak about. So if you can start the conversation, or you know, like kind of tell us a little bit, like, or whatever you can as far as like on the arbitrage of the market, and then I will kind of come back with some questions based on what you give me.
Absolutely, no problem. So the concept has changed slightly on how we came up with some solutions, but I'm going to tell you from a basic form of how we came up with the idea to get accomplished what we did. So basically, I inverted anything you would think you should do when you build a token. I did the opposite. So I based it on liquidity pools. When I say arbitrage, you're thinking of something completely different than what we're doing. You're thinking of the classic form of arbitrage. The arbitrage that we are doing is very abstract, but it still fits the definition of arbitrage. So basically, we made a liquidity pool with almost every token on a specific blockchain. We could do it with any blockchain, right? Now, you wouldn't normally think to do that. In fact, you would think the opposite, because you'd have, let's say you're attached to Matic, that's going to drag you all over the place with your token, right? That would give you a weird adverse effect. But what I found was that you have the ups and the downs. You can arbitrage what you trade for with your own token to that token at a different price on every token. So whatever goes up, you sell your own token against, and whatever goes down, you buy your own token against, causing you to increase the token price overall, and you're always buying more of your own token than you're selling. Now, to do that, you have to only have your tokens that you have minted. They're not in your circulating supply. The only circulating supply is attached to liquidity. And then your bot's always adding to liquidity by buying back more of your tokens. So you're always putting more of your tokens into liquidity. And then having a buyback function and a burn function creates a inflationary, deflationary element to your token, because you have to pay out rewards every day. So that's helpful. We have a mining implement into it, which is not very profitable, but again, buying back your own token and burning it helps you on multiple fronts. And we're not, to put it this way, there's very little to no electricity cost due to a deal we made with a representative of Mike Tyson. And I can't get too much into that, but he's part of our project, and we don't pay rent on this facility. And we have a huge mining facility that we are adding miners to on a regular basis. But the algorithm and the bot that we came up with is so profitable, it's just not even relevant, the mining part of it. We were going to add a front running bot for the buy and burn. Again, not relevant, not needed. We might still do that, but there's really no point. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of the concept.
Yeah, man, most definitely. Most
put that
definitely.
back now.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, so basically, what he's saying is, right, is that the liquidity pool holds all tokens inside of it, and then when the one goes up and the one goes down, one makes a buy, one makes a sell, which then kind of creates like this an up and down parameter that ensures that there's always a profit inside the middle.
It's very much the concept of a portfolio-based arbitrage. Actually, it's kind of tricky, and such a concept actually is quite beautiful, because you're talking about a cube of a market which basically rebalances itself down to a down to a very low risk type operation. So it is kind of the concept of a portfolio-based arbitrage model.
It deserves.
I love it.
It deserves its own classification, because it has elements of arbitrage. It has elements of having a portfolio system. It has elements of rebalancing. And today I think I came up with the perfect name for it, but I will vet it with the rest of my team because it really deserves its own name.
And really, you could take this algorithm, this model, over to the traditional market as well. Would you say, Patrick?
Oh, easily.
Yes. Yeah, we could. This is kind of a dangerous system that I was kind of scared to make in the beginning, because in the wrong hands, this could do a lot of harm to the industry. And we want to be the good guys, and we want to legitimize crypto. We want to bring crypto to the 96% that doesn't have it yet. And so there's a lot of responsibility when you can make profit like this. So we are very protective and very inclusive, and we want to build a community with as many talented, positive, not greedy people.
Yeah,
That's
to
the
that
stuff,
end, if I can speak to that as well, I want to say thank you to the team members that we actually have on the call today, because those who stuck around with us after the last two scams basically that we went through, we realized that we really just wanted the people around us that valued integrity. I know that it looks like there's maybe like one or two people from that last thing that happened to us on the call. But I what happened to us actually did us a favor, because if none of that happened, we would have never met Zima. We would have never had this whole new, like, improved, brand new math theory concept to bring us to this point where we're completely pivoting and changing direction, still going to passive income, still offering it to everybody, but it's to the point where, like Patrick said, we wouldn't even need to do marketing because everyone's going to get priced out the moment that we launch. So I am putting a link in the comments as well for your community to the form that they can use to fill out. Again, this is exclusive for you guys. This isn't going to anybody else. So, and if you have any questions, you can always DM me or Patrick as well.
If you have family or friends that want to join, by all means. We're just not doing any AMAs or any more public events. On our last round, we did 43 of them, which I was exhausted from. We raised $800,000 and then gave it all back.
So let me ask you a question, Patrick. Now, like, if somebody does want to get involved, say somebody says like, shit, this is for me, like, what's the move? Like, how do they how do they get involved? Is there a sign up? Is there a whitelist? Is there a token? Like, how do you actually get involved?
Yes, we have a pitch deck which explains the tokenomics and pretty much everything about it. We have a website that shows a lot of information. We have pictures of the DApp. The DApp is the thing that's I feel is like the exciting part of it, and what people have said they missed the most, because we did launch a version 1 that was successful, and it was something. It was a very interactive thing. You could see how much money in dollars or whatever fiat, whatever country fiat you use. It'll show you in tokens how much you've earned. It shows you lifetime tokens. It shows you the price of the token at the current amount. It shows you how much money you're producing per day. We call it mining, but it's not mining. And if you notice, we call it nodes with a Z because they're not actually nodes, which are snap chain of the blockchain, which is not a profitable thing. So it's I forgot the question. Sorry. What was the question again?
So like if
how
somebody
do they get in?
Yeah. So like, do you
in?
purchase a node? Do you purchase coins? Yeah. How do people get in?
Yes, either or. We have a in that pitch deck, we have an explanation of what we're doing the pre-sale for. The thing is, like Ethereal Barbie said, after launch, immediately people are going to be priced out with how aggressive this is. Like right now, you could do a mini node. If you have zero trust in the project, but this sounds like amazing, buy a mini node. It's $87, right? But in the first day, the token's going to go from $29 or $25 a token to $2,000 a token, the way we have it structured. So that same node is $6,000 based on based on $87. That's actual math. I know that sounds ridiculous. I wouldn't believe that if I was you, but that's the math. And it is just math. It's not an opinion. And so yeah, we're pre-selling those. We have a SaaS agreement, and then we would take your wallet. You would transfer us into our wallet, whatever you wanted to, and then on the DApp you'll see your node. As soon as we launch, you'll see your nodes come up, and the DApp will be filled out for you, and you'll start earning immediately. Or you could buy loose tokens. That's the other option.
I love that. Everybody, and then so is that in a closed ecosystem for the coins? Are you guys going to do like a private sale for that, or is this something that we'll see on a DEX or a CEX anytime?
This is the private sale.
Okay, cool.
Being that this is the only private sale we're doing. Like, we're not doing any more public. We're launching very, very, very soon. And so you're coming in right at the end, right when we solved everything, right when we worked everything out. I mean, technically 7 months probably isn't that long of a period of time for a project like this to be built. But we moved fast 3 different times. We didn't have the connections. We got scammed twice. We didn't take any of our investors and say failed project and cost them any money. I took the hit along with my co-founder on every dollar that was lost. We took the hit ourselves because we came from a successful background of business. I honored everybody that invested, everybody that is our partner. I honored, even though we got scammed, I honored what they put in, right? So I don't know of how many people do that in this industry, but I'm not about losing other people's money. I'd rather lose my own money, right? So. And yeah, eventually we'll go on CoinMarketCap and maybe go on a centralized exchange, but we're immediately launching on like every DEX.
Boom. Love to hear that. Seven, I'm bringing you up as a co-host so we can bring Mac up here. We've reached our capacity. So Mac, just bear with us 1 second.
This sounds fantastic. I'm so interested. This is my language.
Right? I feel like it's got to be everybody's language in here. I mean, like all of us. I mean, unless you're filthy rich already, like everybody could use a little juice right now. And I love this opportunity. I absolutely love it. I am going to take advantage of this. I personally am. And obviously we'll get Patrick, and you did give me your blessing to I can post the pitch deck. Is that correct? Not the DM that you sent me, but the email, the pitch deck. You're good with that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anything Ethereal Barbie sent you, yes.
Okay, cool.
There's some stuff there's some really cool stuff coming down the pipe that like we can't announce right now. But you better believe there's some amazing things that are coming after this too.
I love that.
I think it's appropriate to say that they're all going to feed into a larger ecosystem. I think that we can safely say that, right?
Yeah, it's all about partnerships and inclusion.
That is fantastic.
I love that fires me up. That freaking fires me up so much. Mr. Mohawk, did you have something?
No, real quick. I got to pop off, but just wanted to thank you guys again for letting me chop it up with you guys today. Some incredible stories that we got to hear. Just great vibes today. So shout out to you guys. Always a pleasure. I will catch you guys next time.
Adios. Hey, Mr. Mohawk, just remember, and this goes for anybody else in the BAM fam. You're in the Bambi community. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I would check the pinned messages in Telegram. That's all I got to say.
That's all you got to say. Check it out. Check out the hoodies.
Yeah.
Go to the merch shop.
And then tonight,
Cheers, guys.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we got a BAM town hall. So if you guys are familiar with the ecosystem there, please tap in. If you are interested, come on and join us. We'll post a link up to that shortly here. Because there's a lot of things. Marketing push happens tonight. So this is a big week for BAM. We're going to be doing a lot of things. You're going to hear a lot of cool shit coming out. So again, check the pin post in Telegram if you're participating in the scavenger hunt. That's all I got to say.
Yep, Maxie said this is this week, so I'm looking forward to seeing all that he's working on.
Let's get it.
But all right, cheers, guys. I'll catch you soon.
Later, brother.
Catch you at the town hall tonight. Later.
Later.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Mohawk. Hey, Shirley. What up, Shirley? Shirley finally made it out of bed.
Shirley is me. I saw your little Jumbotron shout out there. Thank you. You know what? I hope to be half as great as Shirley when I'm older, okay?
Oh, don't you worry, girl. You gonna be one hell of a Shirley. I'm gonna tell you. What I like about you is that you're aggressive and you go right in for it. I remember back when I was your age, too. What are you, probably about 28 or so? And when I was back then, boy, I was tearing them up. I used to, look, I'm gonna tell you, Jack James, if you'd have seen me back then, I never wore a hairnet. I was serving it up. But I'm gonna get out of here.
Thank you, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley. Love you.
Love the the imagery that you're trying to put in everybody's heads. Thank you. A little early for Shirley still, I think.
Bro, I don't exactly know where she was going with not wearing a hairnet, but she was directing that at you. So
well, you know, sometimes you know, I
that's
get
my
it, man.
answer. I apologize.
You know, sometimes like so I get this, right? Like, you know, for the conference that I'm emceeing this week, like I'm actually going to wear a suit. Right, I'm gonna wear a suit. It's been a long time since I wore a suit, but I'm wearing one. Right, and so
baby.
At some point, I'm gonna take my hair down and I'm gonna put on a t-shirt. So I think that's what she meant is that, you know, maybe, you know, she was a little stuffed up from you know, maybe she had a business meeting, or, you know, they had a lunch lady association call this morning. And she had to get dressed up for it. But now she wanted to, you know, put her hair down, loosen up a little bit, you know, like undo a button or two at the top, that kind of thing, you know?
No, Shirley would have totally said I didn't wear a bra if that was the case. Come on now.
Good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, my aunt's pretty wild. I think she was probably trying to make like some kind of weird reference about, you know, not having hair, not needing a hairnet. She was directing at you. She was younger. I don't know. But Mac has his hand up and, bro, like, you know, everybody get this idea of suing people. Mac, what's up, family? Beast fam, FM.
Yo, what up? Yo, can you hear me? Am I coming through clearly?
You sound perfect.
Hello?
Greetings, salutations, America. Greetings and salutations, Web3 Breakfast Club. I hope you all are having the best day of your lives. No, I had some questions pertaining to the node situation and that private sale investment, and I was wondering to see whether or not I could get a white sheet. You know what I'm saying? I went to the website. It wasn't available. I also wanted to see the pitch deck. So I don't know if anybody could send me that, hook me up. I'm very interested in what I heard.
I got a perfect idea.
Like, yeah, so
Mac, here's the perfect idea. So I've got it as a PDF, and I will turn this into an image because Twitter's kind of just really weird about not being able to post a PDF. And I think it's probably because of embedded links, that kind of thing. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to put the pitch deck in the Web3 Breakfast Club private DM chat group. And I'm going to put that in there after the show. So if you guys want to be a part of this, if you want to take a look at that pitch deck, because this is exclusive for Web3 Breakfast, we're keeping it there. It is literally only going to be shown to the fam in the DM chat group. So if you want to be a part of that, go down to the purple pill down in the bottom right.
What about the white sheet on Ethereal though? Like I would like the white sheet on their whole situation as well.
Yeah, we do have a white paper, and I'd be happy to send that to you if you want to send me a DM. I apologize about the website. Again, we weren't planning on doing this AMA initially. We weren't going to do any. And the website is being overhauled right now. So it just hasn't gone live. But we do have a white paper, and I'd be happy to send that to you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Mac, how you doing?
Yo, man, I'm living the dream
feeling,
out here,
man?
bro. Hey, sun's out, guns out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some buns out here.
Nah,
too,
Mac,
The pool is open, bro. The pool is open.
Pool is
I gotta
open.
get an
Nah,
even
that ain't
10.
what I'm talking about.
I gotta get an even 10.
Mac, I need to know, man, you doing all right? You just sound a little, you sound a little wound up today. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that you're doing okay. I know we all come out here and we're like, yo, all right. You sound a little wound up. I said, damn, hustle them down. They're going to help you. You're going to get this shit. He's like, yeah, I want to see that white. I want to see that white list. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I'm interested. Yeah, we know, Mac. Damn, take it easy. Coming up here all hostile shit.
Yo, my bad. You know, I'm high energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I bring it every single time I'm anywhere.
You were excited.
It's because he heard on to Shirley. That's why. She gets everyone excited.
I used to be Shirley Lowe's side piece. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I left that girl, she's gone downhill.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
she went off Twitter. She went off Twitter for a minute after you guys' breakup.
Yeah, she did.
I heard she was playing nothing but Post Malone songs.
Posting.
Yo, it happens, bro. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
the
I
Post
do
Malone
it to him.
songs, G.
I do it to him like that.
What did you do to that girl?
That is too funny.
Shirley Lowe, man. That's why she never got the money.
Patrick.
No, Mac, she wasn't playing that. You're a jerk, Mac. No, you're a jerk.
Hey, be nice.
That was not playing. Congratulations.
Turbo.
She was heartbroken.
Turbo, be nice.
No, I love Mac. Oh,
I know, but be nice. Be
My
nice.
bad, I'm
I think you're coming with the energy. It's good. It's good. Patrick, you got your hand up. What's up, man?
Love you, Mac.
I love you guys. I love this community so much. Patrick, you got your hand up. What's up, family? Okay. All right. That's okay.
Yep, he's on the phone with the lawyer
It's
right
probably
now.
broke now. It's probably just broken up there because it's been up so long.
Stuck.
It's stuck.
What's up,
I'm
Alt Mom?
gonna have to accept some liability, Jay.
Alt Mom just popped up in the house. What's up, girl?
Aha, she's up.
I'm awake. I couldn't miss this.
Sorry, Patrick's phone isn't working. Can he talk through my channel?
Yes, because I want to hear Patrick's voice come out of Ethereal Barbie.
Yes.
I need this in my life. I need this in my life, Vicky.
I got it to work. I put on my headphones.
He dodged that one.
Was there? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question. My phone was cutting out.
No, you had your hand up, so we just coming to you.
Okay. Yes. So I just got on our website. It was working. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier. I put a link to it in this chat. So I just got on it. Although there is some changes, like meet the staff. We are under a website rehaul because we have still the change of our previous staff. But essentially, all the info is the same except for the miners and the front running bot are just kind of irrelevant. The main bot, the arbitrage bot, does such a large amount of income. Those two things became kind of irrelevant. We still will probably do those at some point, but they're just not necessary. That's the only change between our website now and our website changes. That and some of the staff members. Secondly,
well, and
go ahead.
the white paper and pitch deck links don't work. So that's what he was referencing.
Yeah, thanks to our previous CTO, who was one of the people that scammed us. He deleted that off the website on the way out, along with a few things. But the white paper needs to be overhauled to reflect the changes that Zima made to make it a project that is about 1,000 times better. So we will be rewriting the white paper, but I agree 100%. The way I overview projects is reading the white paper in its entirety. So I will get that to you ASAP because I feel that is one of the most important pieces of a crypto project, and I plan to get that out to you ASAP.
Love that.
And I could tell you the first conference I went to was Nilion. I don't know if anybody's heard of Nilion, but they're kind of a privacy build where you can build your ecosystem around them.
Wait,
Explain
called
Nilion because it's like a billion nothing, right? So it's a decentralized version to hide all information. And I read their white paper in one day and just peppered them with questions because that's how I understood their whole concept, right? So I feel it's very important.
Well, I love that.
I'm trying to, Patrick. I have a question for Patrick. Hold on. I'm trying. What is this?
It was a meditation.
Turbo.
It was the meditation music.
Go ahead, Antoine.
Wax off.
We're finding our P's and centers in here. Seems as everybody got a little fired up earlier. But we have all men in the building. Please ask away.
Bro, did I really sound that fired up,
No,
Turbo?
geez, Machiavelli, no, not at all. Turbo zooted today. Turbo is straight up zooted today. In a good way. I want you to take
Well,
a
you
moment.
know, Jay Chains, I actually am manifesting right now, taking old mom to see the horse at the horse track and was having a very big win on Thursday. That's what I'm meditating on right now.
Thank you, Turbo
And
son.
just finding back to my center again. It's always important. Thank you. And we will catch you all. Make sure you retweet out the space.
I feel like doing some kung fu right now.
Mom, should we take him off-roading with us too?
Oh, most definitely. So Turbo doesn't live very far from me, so we're gonna go down to these horse races probably this Thursday, and we're gonna win some money, and then maybe we just travel on down to Kentucky and we rent some four-wheelers and ATVs, and we just get muddy for a day. How many of you guys have been working your ass off? Like literally working your ass off, and you just need like a day, just like one day to get muddy and wet in the water and sunburned and freaking like destroy a pair of tennis shoes and maybe drink too many White Claws. Like, how many of you
I
guys
do that
need
every
that?
day, alt mom.
Like, I freaking need that so bad.
Can we talk?
That's an adult field trip that I would love to sign up for.
Yeah. So
I'm
here's
literally buying a ticket to Kentucky right now.
So here's the deal. I'm going to let you guys know a little bit more alpha. So Beast 45 is our fitness program that's coming out soon, right? It's launching like very soon. With it is going to be a 90-day challenge. And I'm probably telling you too much as it is. At the end of the 90-day challenge, guys, we have been talking about the Web3 Breakfast Field games for weeks. The whole idea is at the end of our 90-day challenge is that we have our Web3 Breakfast Field Day where we all get together, whether you participate in the weight loss journey or the transformation journey or not, we all get together and have a great freaking time. And so I love this idea of kickball, all the other things that we've been talking about, off-roading, picnics, White Claws. But I got a question about White Claws.
Wrestle. Can we mud wrestle?
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
yes, Coffee. A giant slip
I'm
and
wearing
slide.
a kilt that day. I'm wearing a kilt.
Yes.
And I want to go and base somebody.
Perfect.
It's all right.
Yo,
Hey, you know,
okay,
because
so you're
you know,
telling me
there's
that we're
there's
gonna
gonna
work out
be
for 90
there's gonna
days and then I
be
can show you all this sexiness at the end of 90 days in person?
Yes.
I'm down.
That's the thing.
well, yeah,
right?
because think about this, Mac. Because there's going to be teams, right? So when you go through your fitness challenge, this 90-day challenge, like this is you do it with your team. You know what I'm saying? Like this is about unleashing your inner beast. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just like, well, I guess you could if you bought all of that team. Yes.
Guns out, buns out, right?
Sun's out, buns out.
You guys got to have a team name.
By the way, speaking
Guns
of
out,
guys,
guns out.
I don't know if you thought that maybe I was joking, and if you're part of the DM group, maybe you've got a little disturbing image. But I found
Jay James, I need to have a word with you, by the way. I need to have a word with you.
Is this about my my Chattahoochee Daddy bathing suit that I bought yesterday?
It's about your DM group.
Okay, you want to be in it?
Yeah, you should go check the members.
Oh snap!
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought we were friends.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You're not in it?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Why the hell am I not in it? What is happening here?
Well, only because see, like we really want to we want to ask.
I just added
first.
her.
You know, a lot of people just throw people in there, and we don't want to do that. We really want to make sure to have
Turbo,
permission.
don't you make those dumbass excuses to me.
Very
Make that
diplomatic.
excuse to somebody else.
I was totally holding that over her, okay? I was like, I'm in a group that you're not, Mom.
She's like, you son of a bitch! You tell me right now. You fucking tell me what group you're in.
Okay.
My one leverage.
So seriously though, JJ, when does this start? When are we moving forward with this? What's going on here? Because I just want to get to the end of the 90 days.
Same. Turbo, what is it? Mid-June. Date to be announced, but it's gonna the everything starts mid-June. So like in 2 weeks. Ish. Wink. Wish. Air quotes. Potentially.
So then wait, where are we meeting at after the 90 days? Like what part of the country? In Houston, Texas, or what?
I think we got to find somewhere that's really
We're actually looking
centrally located, so it's easy for
I was
everybody
about
to
to say it will be hot. It'll be too hot there.
It'll be too hot in
No,
Vegas too. So then
it's all gonna be well. it's all going to be thought out, guys. Like, and like into like everybody, when everybody's coming together, they'll have opportunities, to be a part of that, part of, where we're going to do that at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to really be on participation. Some people are going to want to do this thing silently, different things like that. I will say that my favorite number is 555. That is my power number. And so, there's that. I can tell you this. This is essentially what, Jay, is it cool if I just got to tell them what we got? Basically, like, once you sign up, I'm saying, you're gonna receive a code. It's a one-time code. You go in there. With that membership, you will have lifetime access to the app. It will forever run you through fitness for years and years to come. But essentially, from the beginning, we're doing a 90-day challenge, right? So it's broken down into 3 phases. You pull up your app. You're gonna get a text in the morning. Hey, good morning. It's gonna be from me and say, hey, this is what's going on. You're gonna go in there. You're gonna go to your workout, and it's gonna do everything for you. It's gonna do your timer. It's gonna show you the exercise. It's gonna give you the examples. It's got all the messaging about points of performance, things to think about, any kind of safety concerns. It's literally only 2 things: your body and dumbbells. That's it. That's all you have to have. And then the way that we have created the system itself is I've been in fitness for a super long time, guys. And so this is something I've always wanted to do. And, like, it's finally like that time. I spent a lot of time in Web3, like, wanting to build, my brand and my name and my integrity, and, joining Jay, it's like finally time to be able to launch this thing. So that's all I'll give you right now. Be on the lookout. I'd say next week, we're probably going to definitely be going super hype. There's a couple of different options so that everybody can be involved. So it's going to be super dope. But I see we have a couple hands up. Jay, did you have anything you wanted to say on that?
Get ready.
We're definitely going to have a supplement line and things like that.
Get ready to unleash your inner beast. That's all I got to say, because that's where we're going with this. Sapphire, let's go to you, and then Max, we'll go to you.
Yeah, peace. First of all, I just wanted to say I've been loving hearing about this project. So shout out to Patrick and Ethereal, Barbie. Definitely interested in these little mini nodes. 2 questions. Well, one, I wanted to be added to the group chat. And then for this challenge, are you all going off of weight, inches, or aesthetic?
For the transformation?
So that you'll be able, for the people who get involved, they'll be able to see the guidelines. So just kind of like a little bit, like a little touch of taste, right? So I used to work for the biggest, fastest growing fitness franchise ever in history, and I was literally trained by the founder of that company when she first started out. She did a lot of stuff over greed and took that route because of basically partners and what they needed to be able to do. And so who she is as a trainer and her person and who she is in reality is amazing. On the business side, there's a lot of things that are built around manipulation and things of that nature, and kind of FUBAR in the numbers. So essentially, we're gonna fix all that, just like with everything else in Web3, because it's healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy portfolios. And so it ain't all this money and all this stuff if we ain't healthy, and what I'm saying, what's it all for?
Facts.
I just want to say, Turbo, are you happy now? Are you happy that you made Maxine hold her arm up for like 20 minutes?
Oh, thank God. I was like, oh, shit, am I happy now? Yo,
that sounds like a trick question.
Maxine. Oh, wait, hang on. I got the wrong one.
That was terrifying. Dude, Maxine made my day yesterday, by the way. Maxine, your energy yesterday blew me away. I was super excited to hear you.
Yo, that marble, the light will come on.
Yeah, Maxine, you got to join me in my first space. Oh, that was nice.
I know, I was so excited that I was invited, and then I heard it, and then I'm like, I love it, and now I want it, and yeah, I'm there.
Yes, that's right. Jay Chase and Turbo didn't show up though, so it's
yeah,
all,
I know.
good,
I'm still over here. Like, where were our friends? Where were they at?
Well,
Maxine was there though.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna be 1,000.
It's okay.
And too, like we are like in overdrive with finishing, like the finishing touches. So it's like, that shit gets when you get down right to the finish, and you start realizing like, oh shit, there's still 1,000 more tasks. I thought we had everything done 50,000 tasks ago.
I know people were there. fine. It's all good.
What are you? You in like a?
Only the trip supporter.
Are you in a tube right now, Maxine?
I'm in my car. Okay, so the power is off in my house because they're doing some fuckery on my street, and my phone was gonna die. So I figured I'd come in the car because I missed the first half of breakfast, and I didn't want to be a Shirley like version 2. So I came in my car and I'm charging my phone. So that's commitment.
I love that. Thank you for being committed to the cause. We sure do appreciate it, because nobody, I mean, like, some people don't mind being Karens. I just don't think anybody wants to be a Shirley, you know.
So here's something that I'm really, really excited about. Okay.
Now, what the hell does that mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean, Jay Chains? Everybody don't want to be a Shirley. I look down here, I see all my friends. I see Nessie, I'm like, oh shit, look at that son bitch. He got all kinds of followers, making all kinds of dope music, got a bunch of collections on OpenSea. I'm like, shit, that's somebody I want to follow. And then I'm like, oh, Derek? Oh, man, that's my homie right there. What is he, like a pigeon in a hoodie or something? I'm all types of confused, but look, Aunt Shirley, I love them all. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to be a Shirley. Don't be a Shirley, I guess.
Now you effed up because now Shirley, you're on Shirley's bad side. So way to go.
Hey, it's all right. I can handle it. I can handle Shirley being mad at me.
Shirley's got she's got magical powers. Have you seen her lately? I haven't seen her lately.
Well, so if you look up in the nest, the first pinned post from Alpha Logic, that's pretty much the idea that we're going with until we see otherwise. That's what Aunt Shirley looks like. So just so everyone's clear.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're talking about two different Shirleys.
Oh yeah. Not Shirley Lowe. We're talking about Aunt Shirley. Definitely. Ethereal Barbie, what you got your hand up? What's going on? We don't want you to,
Yeah, just one, it just went up, so it's okay. It's like,
Good.
It's not even a workout at that point. I just wanted to, it was just pointed out to me that none of our socials are working on the website either. Like they just did a complete erase of everything on there. So in the comments here, I posted our link tree that has all of our actual links to all of our socials. It does link to the website. Again, it sucks. I'm sorry. We were hoping to have the new one live by today, but it just didn't happen. But if also for anyone, again, who wants the white paper or the pitch deck, you guys can DM me as well, or Patrick, or
I think Jay Chain said he was going to post it into our private DM.
Yep.
Right. Web3 Breakfast, which, by the way, Alt Mom is now a member of as of today. So I just want you to know it's also an important day.
Congrats, Alt Mom. You're gold.
Yeah, congrats.
Man, we finally did it, Jay. We made it. I told you, bro. I told you doing the gentleman thing was going to be a lot more special instead of just throwing her in there because she's our homie, and asking for good permission and communication and stuff. I think it's key. I wanted to say, Barbie, I wanted to say like how much I appreciate you coming forward and saying that, and it shows the maturity of the leadership of the organization. Because so many times, like, guys, this is the reality of running something completely world changing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're all like out here, like, and we have to be reminded of that. And really the people who like freak out, and it's like, for me, if somebody's like, oh my God, like I went to your Facebook little button and it didn't take me to your actual Facebook. Like, this is a rogue. Like, bro, then you just don't get it. Like,
If anyone has spent 5 minutes with Ethereal Barbie, if you've had a conversation with her for 5 minutes, like, you will know that what they're doing is life changing. I'm so freaking excited to work with these guys. Like, I just everything is coming together so beautifully in Web3 with some of the people that I'm working with. Like, to see, J Chains, Turbo, to see you guys like ready to go about it with your project and what you guys are doing. Like, that's really lit. Love to see Patrick and Ethereal Barbie up here. Like, that's clutch. We had a great space with them last night. Our project is rolling out. It's clutch. Like, just to see so many of our people winning right now, and winning in a way that every single one of us is doing something for the community. We're doing something for this ecosystem. It's not like, hey, we're launching an NFT project. Here's a whitelist. You're going to get a PFP, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Like, we're going to be a community. No, it's like, we're already a community. What do we do to make this community thrive? Like, how do we literally take our bags to the moon? Like, how do we do these things? And you do them by surrounding yourself with brilliant people and working and working and working. Like I've seen J Chains grinding for 3.5 years now or something like that. Like it's been a long time coming. Like we have learned the ins and outs of this space, and it's more than like we sit up here and we joke and we have fun. And J Chains, I sent Zima a video of us in a car like yesterday. It was pretty funny. It was like me, you, Miggy, and I think KB King that's down there in the audience. We were like, let's go, let's go.
That was
like,
when you picked up Miggy and I. We were in Vegas. You picked up Miggy and I at the airport. You guys did. And we went to. Well, that's when we went to the Women of Web3 conference, right? And it was at Old Strip. We were up on Fremont.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We're well overdue for another Vegas event.
I feel that.
There's just so much
October.
to it. Hey, just October, by the way, going to be emceeing for the Hedera event that's going on out there. And I'm like, JJ's, you guys sit me down, you guys school me. But it's something that I'm really excited about, to see like the entire Hedera communities coming together. And it's not just Hedera. So we're looking at Quant, looking at XRP, looking at all those, Algorand, all of those fun chains that a lot of us have held for a long time, and getting some of those communities together. I just got a DM while we were on the show. There is, if anybody's in Connecticut, there is a women's conference. American Crypto Academy has a booth up there, and they just asked me to go with them. I think that's going to be like June 6th, like it's right around the corner. Getting out to some of these events is going to be really dope. And I'm going to go ahead and say this for me and Zima. We would love to help you guys get your travel costs and things down to travel to some of these events, especially the end of this 90 days. Let's see if we can't come up with a way to help people in all of our projects get there, because I know that I've spent so much money traveling to see you guys all in person and be at all of these events, and to be able to partner with Zima and us be able to bring something like this to the table. And there's just so much value right now. If you guys start to tap into the people around you, like reach out and say, hey, I've got a project, I need utility. I've got this going on and I'm missing something. I need something to my puzzle. Like I need a co-host. Machiavelli, please come light my room up for me. Like literally reach out to these people up here. And if you guys have questions about Patrick and Ethereal Barbie, about their project, please message them. They will get back to you. I know it's a lot, like it's over the top, and it can kind of be mind blowing. So don't be afraid to message the people that are up here, and anything that you've heard. This is where we all really get to thrive. Like I'm so jacked for this summer. It's gonna be beautiful.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Alt-Mom. All right, guys, we're coming to a close here. I actually I have to go get a haircut, and I've got about 3 other shows that I got to do today. Live stream with Crypto Stash, and then calls pretty much littered all throughout the rest of the breaks. And so I got to go get a haircut so that I look good in New York this week. But I would love to give Patrick and Nikki an opportunity to give us any closing thoughts. And then anybody else here on the stage, if you want to give a closing thoughts after them, please feel free. And then we're going to wrap this thing up so I can go get my ears lowered.
What time are you with Crypto Stash? Dude, he's freaking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, so we do the NFT beat every Wednesday at Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be live on his channel, Crypto Stash. I'll put there'll be something coming out, so I'll post a link to that later on in the form of a tweet. So 4 p.m. Eastern, Crypto Stash and I, we do the NFT beat. Let's get it. And then 9 p.m. we've got the 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got the BAM Town Hall. So Patrick or Nikki, any closing thoughts for us today?
Yeah, being that we've built our project several times, we just keep in mind we've built a perfect website and app, built everything from forwards, and then had to scrap all of it, and we did it backwards this time. So by building the profit making machine, we are ending with our website, right? So that's why it kind of looks the opposite of how we did it last time. But on this call, Anchor is going to have our website finished today or tomorrow. And we have our DApp that will be coming very soon. And we will be launching within about 6 to 7 days. So we're ready to go.
Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Nikki, how are
And
you?
our the exclusive private sale for this room, it does end on Friday. So if you guys were interested in getting in and partnering with us before we launch, this sale does end on Friday.
So get your forms filled out. Anybody else here on the speaker stage got anything to leave the group with?
Yeah, I just want to welcome all mom one more time to the Web3 Breakfast DM.
Love it.
He's never gonna let me live this down, guys. You have no idea. No idea.
Have a happy Taco Tuesday, guys. Let's go eat some tacos.
Yes. And by the way, very glad that you guys had a chance to listen to both projects actually that I've been involved with, and you guys can we can chat it up.
Holy cow! Did you talk about New Moon on here?
A little bit, not really. I was more like, who wasn't there? That's all.
Man, I was yelling at my eyelids to wake up, and I was late. I was like yelling at
That's why I asked you yesterday to come on when I was on yours.
I know, Patrick. I'm such a terrible human being.
No.
I did. I knew I had to be somewhere.
I love it. Tasha. Mac, what's up, dog?
We're partners. We help each other out.
Love it. So that's the Web3.
I just
family
want to
right there.
say on this Tuesday, I hope your tacos are fat and tasty, the tequila gets you wasted, and you have the best rest of the day of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yes, thank you guys for having us on today. It was really fun. We were so happy to do this. I'm really glad that we made this exception for you guys. So again, thank you for having Ethereal on today.
No.
Yeah, that's right. JJ, last night Nikki and Patrick were like, we're not going on any other shows except the Web3 Breakfast. I think we're just going to go on the Web3 Breakfast and that's it. And like, they announced that to our whole room. I was like, the Web3 Breakfast? Wait, what? You're going with JJ and the Turbo? Let's go. It's 7. Let's go.
Yeah, we really enjoyed your room. We've been in a lot of rooms, and your room is fun, and I'm impressed. I like it, and keep up the awesome work. It's fun.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, Patrick and Nikki. Thank you for both being here. Zima, thank you for being here, telling us all about EtherealNodez. Again, I'm super excited for where the project is going. I'm definitely going to be getting in, and I hope that you guys do. And this is an opportunity again, like everybody said, this was an exclusive for Web3 Breakfast today. So please, if you got any questions, make sure that you hop in the DM chat group. If you want to still get into it, make sure that you request, and we'll definitely get you in there. But definitely appreciate every single one of you for being here. Patrick and Nikki, again, thank you for showing up, explaining what you got going on here. Tennessee Gangster, Jenny Savage, appreciate you being here as well. You guys are all welcome anytime that you want. We run the show Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. This is Web3 Breakfast. Remember, it's a community show by the community for the community. So all you got to do is request to come on up and speak and be a part of the conversation. We love that. So do something today that's going to net you 1% better than you were yesterday. Remember, that shit's going to stack up over time, and in just a few short weeks, you are going to be healthier in your mind, healthy in your body, and healthy in your portfolio. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Make sure that you tap into some of the other programs that we got going on throughout the day and throughout the week. I am so excited to get to New York City. So I've got to get through the rest of the day today, and then I'll be in the Big Apple for the rest of the week. But remember, Friday, pizza day. We're going to be partying, and we're going to have a good time. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you all again for being here. Max, I want that thumb up. I'm not closing until I see a thumb up. All right.
Don't be a Shirley, Max. Don't be a Shirley.
Go get your calzones.
Go get